to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. If we sail a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low. I don't know any roads that lead us back home, and I don't know any roads that lead us back home. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? I need us to be a little bit high, a little bit low, completely alone.
Alright guys, if you didn't immediately notice, I've edited Marl just a little bit here. Like, as you can see from his old picture up here in the top left, I've changed both his hair color and his hairstyle. This is incredibly temporary, and I had honestly not meant to do it yet, but I decided to because I went, no, I need to finalize the look. And here we are. Anywho's. Guess what I forgot to do, guys? Guess. I forgot to point myself at my own channel, so prepare for the slight echo. Prepare. There it is. Okay. I forgot to point myself at my channel again. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway. Here we go. Oh, and I gotta hit myself in the multi-stream. Perfect. Awesome. Doing good today. Anywho, we are going after Thordan today, and apparently he has a very low drop rate, which is great for me because after him, I only have one left. You know which one? Sophia. Eight. Sophia. Anyway, let me shrink these just a little bit. Come on. Ew. There we go. Because they're going to be awkward, but also I'm going to be with a bunch of randos, and I'm going to leave my channel open and everything, so it's just like, let's not today. Let's just not invite that today. Anywho. Under that. Let's see if anyone's running it already. I'm not expecting them to, but you know. Boredom is real. How you doing, man? Yeah, Thordan is awful, but he's not nearly as bad for me as Sophia, because Sophia is so fucking dull, and then all of a sudden she flips the table and throws you off the field. Because there's really nothing else in the entire run to pay attention to, and then all of a sudden you're going flying, and you're like, well, fuck. I really, really hate Sophia. Thordan's just boring. Let's see. Yomi, no one's doing Thordan. Okay. I really hate Sophia, but those are the last two birds I have on this character, so you know. Oh, where are we? Oh, we're too high. Thordan's Reign. There I am. Rural restrictions. And precise party. Anything else I need to do before we do that? But I will, without fail, lead everyone to their death. Yeah? Tell me about it. Because I always forget how it works until like the last second, then I go, well, I did that wrong. Like, I will always die at least once on Sophia, and if you're trying to do it solo, that's more than enough. Trying to think, is there any other settings I need? I don't think so. Anyway. Oh. And how are my sound levels? Like, you can hear me over the music and everything? Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to check that for me. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I've had that problem before. It's been a long time since I've had that problem. But yeah, it's always good to bond over being mutual dumbasses. Okay, just making sure. Because last thing I need is like another 6 to 7 hours of recorded audio that I can't really keep. Been there. One time I recorded an entire 12-hour session with absolutely no mic audio. Nothing. Like you were just watching some clip from the game experience and it had some weird music over the top of it. It was like the worst content ever. I'm just like, fuck. Ugh. Alright, make sure I have this selected before we do anything. Yeah. And I've done that more than once, but I've only done that once with a 12-hour stream. Luckily, I've kept that much of a major blunder down to once. Alright. So, what data center are you on anyway? Because I'm on Crystal. Oh, awesome. I even have an ult on there. Unless you're actually in Leo's guild. And then I might actually have some idea who the hell you are. Ow. What is it? That's Leo's guild. I keep forgetting which is which. 1 second. That would be... God damn it, I can't remember which is which. Moonlight Templars, maybe? I think. Yeah, that would be the Moonlight Templars. In that case. Stupid thing is we probably could do it with these... Ah, never mind, that's a 73. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I remembered to post there before I started stream. That's the one good streamer thing I did today. Yeah. But yeah, my character on there is Leo Ramirez. And I was gonna run on him, but I got 0 response from the FC when I was over there, so I went, screw it. Let's give it to my character that'll actually kind of miss the fact that I don't have a mount on. Because I frankly didn't want to use Marl because I didn't want to advertise this new look of his, because this is him now, and up in the upper left here is a picture of him like yesterday, basically. I mean, the picture's old, but I never changed his hairstyle. It's just a in-character thing, you know? Wasn't planning on revealing it, but then I went, you know, I want to do a mount farm, because I actually have the energy for it, and then, yeah, here we are. Yeah, I mean, it's a good look, it's just, it's not Marl, you know what I mean? Like, frankly, with this skin tone and this build, it's kind of hard to change their hair to make them look bad. Like, at the time that you have that combination, it's just like, it's kind of hard to just change their hair to make them look bad. I mean, you can do it, but it's hard. And it doesn't look as bright on stream as it does on my screen. That kind of sucks. to the character pretty easily. I was a super picky. Yeah. I'm just very particular. I'm not necessarily picky, it's just it has to fall under certain conditions. Like, it has to fit the character's personality. And the personality can be very particular. Okay. Yeah, it's just... I'm very particular that they can't be out of character with the way their hair is, with the way they're built, or anything like that. It's just like, I can't do it. Like, I can have an outfit or two that isn't in character, but I can't do this where they wouldn't do this and run around like this. It's like the only reason I'm doing this is because, you know, I need content, frankly. Alright. Okay, let's see who's here. Both our tanks are missing and our dancer's missing. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, that's just part of the website that it's off of. Like, Pretzel does that by default. Like, I literally need to pay money to get rid of that. Yeah, it's actually a really good site. And I have to figure out who the hell isn't equipped and isn't. somebody doesn't have it unlocked. So it's not Greya, it's not Venka, it's not... Thordan's Reign. Make sure everyone's ready. Thordan isn't hard. It is unsynced. People are stupid. Thanks for the follow, Boredom. I gotta figure out who the fuck is not ready to do this. Because if you hear the shing 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 shing, that's these guys. God. Oh, I was queuing us for fucking... And yes, we can do it with 6. I can't believe I did that. I'm sitting here going, who doesn't have it? No. Oh yeah, I can do it with like 3. Like there was sitting there going, you can do it with 2 DPS and a tank, and you actually can. It's like Thordan is nothing. His fight is pathetic. It really is. I mean, for a storyline mission, it was kind of like intense because most people hadn't done anything this intense before. But for the average player nowadays, oh god, it's nothing. Oh wow, we caught all of those and I don't have to throw out as soon as. This place, frankly, is just stupidly easy. I'm sure we could survive it if they landed like everything in the exact middle. Except our little one here. And the music here actually isn't bad, it's just I'm going to be doing this so many times. So I'm not... No. Like, we're not listening to the same music the entire time. It's not happening. I'm gonna get a Dragon's Gaze off. Here we go. From all of the heavens. Okay, we lost another one. I'm making sure we have a tank. That's all. See, there's a good look. Honestly, wish I had thought to do that. Alright. I think that was just the idle animation, but yeah. I mean, how many Aura have you met that aren't complete attention whores? Like, really? I mean, let's be real. They tend to be more growly about it than Makote, but they really are just attention whores. Excuse me. Uh-huh. Yep. I do. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Because I'm sure that doesn't describe you at all. Ah, damn it. We don't gotta talk about it. I hit the nail that hard on the head, huh? Ouch. Okay, I deserve that. But in all seriousness, though, it's like they do tend to be very attention whory, even if they, you know, try and play the brooding characters, and I'm just like, you're just doing that for effect. I'm sorry. There are a couple I've met that aren't really like that, but they're not the norm. I'm sorry. What are they doing this time? The broodiness is a way of life. Indeed it is! Like, I have a couple of, Aura alts as well, but they don't fall under that category at all. Can't just change it! Yeah. Except I kinda did. Twice. And my character, who, is named Ven, is an Aura, and he is the fluffiest bunny you will ever see. Like, he is too pure for this world. I don't play him because I'm afraid the world will ruin him. Like, I'm serious, though. It's like, he is too pure for this world. He's not allowed to interact with it. Oh, come on. Our DPS is pretty low, but we'll manage. Yay, I got a Grimoire. And my other one is kinda... like in the typical vein, but not so much. We're gonna have to post up again to get more people. Because after our dancer leaves, it's just gonna kind of fall apart. Because our DPS is already low. It's just... I have like the most heartbreaking backstory for my Ven as well. And it's just, it's awful. Overanalyzing character now. You just started doing that? I do that all the time! Welcome to the club! I even have storylines between my characters that are dictated entirely by how I know they'll behave around each other. Like, a lot of my characters know each other. Not all of them, of course, but a lot of them know each other. Like, my other character that's pretty much in the same vein as most Aura with how he behaves is called Sai. And he and Marl work very closely together. Sorry, I gotta pay attention to the paralysis real quick here. I'm just here to craft and gather at this point. Yeah! That's most people, honestly. God, I hate this. I know there's plenty of space open, but I can never seem to find it because I don't have a real good grasp of... I don't have a super good grasp of space. So it takes me forever to figure out exactly what straight looks like. It's very unbecoming of an MMO gamer. But, you know, ideal. Like, I know there's plenty of space, but I can never seem to find it when I need it. Like, I only know there's space in theory. So, who's your character? Like, what's your character's name? Anyways. How did she die? Ajrai? Is that how you say that? Okay. I'm surprised I actually managed to say that right the first time. But okay. I don't think I've seen you around yet. I don't know. Maybe I just don't remember. I don't have the greatest memory. Okay, Selene is out, so I don't know why she died. Anyway. We're gonna be looking for members again after this. There we go. That could be why. Yeah, could be. Like, we can do it, but let's go back into Party Finder and try and get a couple more. I want to be up, Grandpa. Same. I can dance her. Give me an excuse to costume change. Because, I mean, I got the looks. May as well. And of course, if you want to come and beat up Grandpa with us, you're more than welcome. Yeah. Yes, you. Not like you have to. Oh. Never mind, we're full. Sorry about that. Alright. I'm not here. I'm not real. Promise. Yeah, okay. I mean, you know they're gonna... Okay. Like, I mean... Of course, you know I ain't real either, but you know. Time to beat up religion! Yeah. Kind of what it is, though. Sort of. Not really, but sort of. I'll dance with... You ain't taking anywhere I go. I haven't been having a problem getting tanks, actually. Like, we always have more tanks than we need, it seems. Because frankly, this fight doesn't even need one. Like, if you have a full group, you don't even need a tank. You really just don't, because everything blows up so quickly, and heals are so OP. It just... There's really no reason. Like, I'm the healer, and I took the DP... I took the big tank buster. Oh, good. Like, I took the big fuck you tank buster. selecting someone good for and being one less person that needs that bird. Fair enough. Oh shit. I'm gonna get it. Yep. Curing walls. Why are those backward? Hello? Curing Waltz and Second Wind are in the opposite spots they're supposed to be. Let me fix. And Saber Dance is nowhere near where it's supposed to be either. This is so forked. Somebody wanna heal our baby? Red Mage. That sword. Not a very versatile player. I just know tanking, kind of working on healing. I'm not confident with it. Fair enough. I mean, if you want a crash course in healing, I can do that. If you want a more in-depth course in Scholar, I can definitely do that. I mean, I've played all of the classes and grinded them up to 80. All of them. Except, Blue Mage. But Blue Mage doesn't count. It just doesn't count. There's so much wrong with that class. I hate it. Oh, what am I doing? Making life difficult. Why? Because it sounded like fun! Okay, that's not mine. I rolled a 40 on it. Since I go, I feel so weird not tanking. Fair. They roll on the... Okay. I don't care about the weapon that much. I mean, if I could make a crafted Thordan weapon, great, but... Favorite class is probably Machinist, actually. Oops. Not the one I went to hit. I'm doing good today. Making sure everybody ready. Forever load screens. But the class I play the most of is most definitely Scholar. And I'm actually pretty damn good at it. Frankly, the only reason I'm never going to touch Savage in this game is because I have an issue where I just, like, have a minor seizure and I'll basically lose time in the middle of a fight. so I can't do the instant course corrections that are necessary in Savage. I just can't do it. At least not reliably. Like, it doesn't matter if I know it, doesn't matter if I'm expecting it, it's like, I'll just kind of blank, and I'm not there anymore, you know? Yeah, it's really not. But it's just life. So, you know, I can manage in extremes. Like, I'm not looking forward to trying to do dragons because that's going to be the upper limit of my ability, is to do dragons. Oh, I didn't know where my en avant was. My Vars from Leo, who I've been doing all my dancing on, and Marl, who I barely touch dancing on anymore, are so vastly different, it really sucks. Where is it? Improvisation. May as well. That won't hold every time I switch to her, which is rarely. I get so confused because I keep forgetting to get the controls of the way I'm used to them. Yeah, pretty common problem. But it's just this one class because I only play 2 classes on Leo anyway. I play Scholar and Dancer. And I've been doing a lot of dancing on Leo lately because I was mount farming on him. Yeah, I got to a point where I actually went and I took pictures of my UI and just copied them over. And put them exactly where they're supposed to be. I got to that point at one point. It's like I have a bunch of pictures that are literally just me taking a picture of myself in each different class. Make sure everybody's ready. Like, as soon as he moves someplace else. Yeah. It's kind of a pain in the ass for me to do it too, because I have to turn off one of my screens in order to do it, to put it in the folder I can find it. Like, as soon as they move someplace else. Yeah, I really need to do that with my dancer, So, and I actually want to copy the other way because I'm so used to doing it on Leo at this point because I've been doing him so much more because of the mount farms that I would run with Moonlight Templars. Because whenever I'm not running Scholar, I'm running Dancer on Leo. And that's just because its starting level was higher, so I got it to 80 first. I still prefer Machinist, ever so slightly. Like, it's actually not. It's literally not even possible. Like, we will never have stats so high we can skip the entire fight. It's just not gonna happen. Improv. Got it. Doesn't have to play out anyway because I know there's something, it doesn't matter how much damage you do it. Yeah. There's always a way to cheese it to skip if you can do enough damage. But sometimes it's you have to do less damage at certain points in order to get them stuck in an animation. Like, a Frit is supposedly balanced so that you can't skip it. And I mean supposedly because I've beaten him in less than 30 seconds before. But you have to really, really break him in order to do that. And it's pretty tough. And then there's ones like Leviathan that I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible right now to skip phases. Well, you can skip the last phase, but you can't skip any of the others parts. Like, you have to go and do the part where he washes over the ship at least the one time in Leviathan. But you can skip the second time if you time a really, really big attack, like a technical step. Oh, no! Oh... Stop cursing the party, Jaws. Yeah. Well, it's really easy to avoid falling off the edge if you know what to look for. But it takes a little while to even know exactly when it's happening. Once you got it down, it's easy. Unlike Sophia. I fucking hate Sophia. It's like, because Sophia will, like, gear change in a split second, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, how does this work? And then you can't even count the strings before she has you on the floor. It's quite ridiculous, and I hate it. Maybe we could skip that fight. Like with enough dancers tech stepping right there? Like the damage does. Like damage from hitting him stacks, and that's what did all that really intense damage. Like, do you know what the potency on that? Just bring in an army of machinists and dancers. Eight monks? Can monks do anything that damaging? Because I don't remember monks having anything that had any worthwhile damage. I could be wrong, but I really don't remember them having anything doing worthwhile damage. Shurikens are insane. Not really. I mean, they're good, but they're not optimized at all. They don't stack. Yeah, but they're also one of the hardest hitting skills in the game. I missed. What's Ryu doing? Are we just cursed to have one person that's never gonna load in at a decent time? Okay, I don't necessarily mind this music, but right now it's very out of place, and I hate it right now. Come on. And you never hit ready. Yeah, I hate Sophia so much. I'm just waiting for his buddies to spawn on the outside. I think I'm good. Nope. Should go that way, should go that way, yeah. Yay! I hate targeting this game sometimes. Down. Eating dinner and playing 14 is the peak 14 experience. It really is. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Back to Scholar. At least we got 2 of the birds. So, this isn't like a complete waste of time. No more baby red mage getting beat on and dying every time there's a mechanic. Because the other healer was not protecting her. Like, the actual damage from it is busted. I'm running! I'm running! I made it! I'm not gonna try and correct him. Yeah. Well, she's level 60. That's not a huge shield, that's just... I protect little baby. Yeah. I mean, she's at level for this, so it's fine. It's just, she's a little baby. That poor little Lala. There we go. Oh, I already have the cane right now. And I'm not taking the time to desynth them. Yeah, it's a little baby. I honestly don't know why she's running a red mage at 60 when... She pretty much has to have something higher than that. No, I guess not. It really makes me sad when I see people that have multiple classes leveled and no cap level character. Because it means they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot for experience. Because you get experience boost based on your highest level. So they're really shooting themselves in the foot for work versus gain at that point. She has a level of 61. There is no universe in which 61 is a cap. At least not in this game. I mean, that was a thought, though. And it would make sense if that were the case. But, no. Yeah, we try. And normally I would explain this to them, but frankly, I don't have the energy to spare on that much typing right now. Damn. Surecast was way late. Ew. I love it, just watching that shield just tick down a little bit. And knowing that those are still zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It makes me happy. My all-time favorite will be when I was doing the open monastery for the first time. We had a 70 gladiator. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not uncommon for people not to have their jobstone. Yeah. And even if they had it, they can't equip it after the duty starts. Like, even if they had it, it wouldn't matter. I don't know why I'm resummoning Celine, but here she is again. She goes away just to come back. Because reasons, damn it. But yeah, it's like, even if they had it, it's like, it's still a class change when they equip their jobstone. So they still can't do it. Also, there's a bug that's occurred where it will take your jobstone off of your gear set for no discernible reason. I don't know how common it is, but I've seen it. I don't know if they fixed that or not, but also it sounds like you're talking about a little while back too. God damn it. Oh. Yeah. Well, there's also some people that like to just troll, you know, pug groups like that. Or sometimes streamers will do weird challenge mode stuff like that. Which, frankly, there isn't a whole lot of difference between a class that's upgraded and a class that's not. There really isn't. Like, unless it's something like Scholar that literally doesn't exist unless you have the Job Stone, there's not a whole lot of difference. Like, people make it sound like it's, you know, night and day, and it's like, and in certain moments it can, and there are definitely skills that you are missing, but it's still playable. They're talking like it's not, and it's like, no, it's perfectly playable, it's just a little rougher. Like, unless you're doing, like, a meme run with friends, you really just shouldn't do that to people. Yeah. Like I said, they're perfectly playable. It's like, and there was this one case where I was running, I think it was Amdapur, Velocity of Amdapur, I think it was. And we had a level whatever, Marauder. And she was doing fantastic. And she actually had skills as a Marauder that she didn't have as a warrior at that stage. And she was actually doing better than most of the tanks I'd had that day. Because she knew exactly what she wanted. And I was healing. And I was looking at these other DPS that were bitching about her, and I'm just like, you know what? If she was being a problem, I would let you know. Like, and I would be the first one to start the vote kick. She's not. Like, the only problem here is that you're salty. Shut up. Like, shut up, sit down, and let's do this thing. Like, she's doing fine. She made me sweat a little, and then she fixed it. Because, of course, her being a Marauder, I was keeping a very close eye on her. True. I can't see. Hope I have space here. I did not. I hate this place. I always forget what these two phases are. And then I see it happening, I'm like, oh, that stupid thing. That does, like, no damage. I mean, at level, these were terrifying. But I haven't done this at level in a long time. Yeah, well, it was like, everyone scatter! Run! Flee for your lives! Now it's just like, do we have to move? It's like, was that truly necessary? Like, I don't feel like it was necessary. Yeah. Well, once upon a time, this was endgame. And I've been playing since ARR. Not consistently, but I've been playing on and off since ARR, so I was here when Thordan was endgame. You know? Fair enough. I mean, a lot of people are coming in because of Shadowbringers, because of all the garbage that's going on over at Blizzard, so they're leaving WoW. Well, garbage that's probably always been going on at Blizzard, that's just now being brought to light. But let's be honest, it's like, just because it ends up in the news doesn't mean it suddenly started, it means it just got to a point they couldn't hide it anymore. That's all it actually means. We have no idea when this started. And a lot of it is characteristic of the game industry, unfortunately. So it's just like, we don't know when it started getting this bad. It's like, it probably was always like this, and it just started getting worse at some point. But frankly, I always hated WoW, so I'm just glad to see more people getting away from WoW, and I'll stop seeing less comparisons to WoW. You know, I'll start seeing less comparisons to WoW all the time, and going, WoW, it's better! I'm like, no, it's not. Like, WoW is a hot mess. It always has been. And I'm not talking about the developers, I'm talking about the game itself. It tries to do everything at the same exact moment. It is a hot mess. Well, the other thing about WoW is that it's very not newcomer friendly. Like, at all. Because there's always so much. And you're always behind by the time you get there. It's just like, you're always behind. God damn it. Yeah. Well, one of the biggest complaints about WoW is you leave for a couple of weeks, and no matter how far ahead you were of the rest of the game in terms of, you know, I have this achievement, I have this gear, I have this, I have that, being away for a couple of weeks puts you behind, period. Because it's a constant upward hill battle with gear. It's constant. Like, you get punished for leaving. Like, 14 isn't really like that. Like, you might lose your spot on the leaderboard because somebody got better than you, but they did it with the same gear that they always had because there wasn't just suddenly, you know, a new tier of gear that happened over the next, you know, in the space of like 4 days. It just didn't happen that way. And it's just, WoW has a lot of different systems to get gear that are just constant grinds, like it is with getting your relic weapon in 14 at each stage, but the grind is like 10 times as large, and it's also on a randomizer. It's not just a flat you get your weapon. It's you get some version of your weapon that might not even be the best version. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's constant gambling and it's constant uphill battles, and it's just it's ridiculous. Like, I was starting to get into WoW a little bit, and then their system screwed up while I was playing this unique quest, and it just glitched the fuck out. And then I went, okay, that was weird. That's time for me to stop. I log out, and then the next morning I log in, and they ban me for hacking. They banned me for hacking because their system fucked up. That, or I got some mad hacker skills where I can do it without even realizing. I'm pretty sure I was also actually hacked myself, and that my account was used for real money trading. I'm pretty sure that happened at one point. But I wasn't having that problem at the time I got banned. So it's like, your system fucks up, so you punish me. Like, okay, I'm not giving you another damn cent. And then my mom continued to play for a while. With her 4 accounts. I think it was 4, maybe 5. But she would, like, make a whole bunch of characters and get them, like, up to the bearish minimum around cap level. And then she would pretend to be multiple people. It was honestly disgusting. I really hate when they just stand in the middle like that. Because everyone but the baby red mage can take it. But also... ugh. But yeah, it's just like, I was so done with WoW after that. It's like, I finally start to kinda enjoy your game, and then you ban me. Like, okay, we're done. And I was just, that was it. Like, that was just it. Like, after that, I created a couple of blood elves just to take some pictures, and that was it. And that's all the more I've ever interacted with WoW, and it's like, those characters didn't even last a week. It was just a picture, and I was pretty much done. Because of course, you know, WoW's a huge game, so I had friends that would play, and then I would, like, try and get into it again. Yeah. Pretty much. See, I wish I didn't enjoy so many different MMOs, because MMOs are a huge time investment, so you can't really get to the point where you're proficient in more than a handful of MMOs, because you simply just don't have the time. Like, so even if you're enjoying it, you kind of have to give it up just because you have to apply that time to a different one that you enjoy more at that moment. Because, like, I enjoy a lot of different MMOs. Like SOTOR, I was really big into SOTOR for a while, but I don't have anybody that plays it anymore. Like, nobody I know plays it anymore. So, there's not a lot of point in being there because, like, oh yay, I have this character that can't do anything hardcore. I'm just doing a check, see how many people we got. It's like, so, it's like, I can't do high-level content because I have no one to run with me, and I don't have any reason to socialize here. So it's just like, why am I here again? So, yeah. I really wish people would turn their cutscenes off. Fair. I mean, if you ever get sick of 14, I have other suggestions, but like I said, it's like, just because of the time commitment, you can only really do 1 or 2 at a time. And I wouldn't suggest doing 2. Like, you can do 2, but I wouldn't suggest it. I'm good here. Really wish she would stop getting caught in that. Here I get sick of and just IRL crafting instead. Take a video game break for a while. Fair enough. So what kind of crafts do you do? Cross stitch, crochet, and diamond. Diamond paint? Never heard of that. I've at least heard of the other two. I don't know what the difference is. But I've at least heard of the other two. It's fun. It's just a sticky canvas you stick resin beads to. Oh, cool. Jesus Christ. Take the damn thing. I wish Joss would stop, like, disappearing on us. Oh gosh, such defies the dangers of a meal. Okay. Not sure how accurate that is, but okay. Personally, I'm always a fan of less needles. I used to be super terrified of them. Now I just like, I'd rather not. I know, that's how it works in my head. Fair enough. Been there. Yeah, the phase shift is at 50%. And it's just, he finishes whatever animation he's doing, maybe takes a half beat, and then there we go. Should have cured him first. I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have much patience for anything creative like that. Like, the most creative thing I do is writing, but I have 0 finished works. 0 finished works. Like, I have a lot of pages, but I have 0 things that are done. Like, even short things, they're not done. They need lots of edits. They need lots of edits, and some of them need additional characters to fill up more space and make it more... put more stakes on the table kind of thing. Like, it's unfortunate, but I really just don't have the patience for anything creative like that. Maybe I can get my bird today. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I might just switch to Sophia after this. Oh! But I can't do Thordan anymore. did not manage to avoid that because somebody stepped out of it after making me think they had it. Good. I just hate that though. It's like when they step out of it after being right there. The freaking worst. Okay, so next is the meteors. That shield, though. Just wait on short cast again. Unfortunately, I can't just leave. I have to disband the party. No idea what I want to do next. I can't do any more Thordan. I can't. I guess I'll desynth these things before I try and do anything different. What do the daggers look like, though? One second. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Just instantly strip in the middle of the road, no problem. Kind of garbage. Let's see, what is it? God damn it. My mouse is acting up, is the thing. I don't know if it's my connection to my computer that's fucking up, or if it's the actual mouse itself. But I'm definitely having problems with both my keyboard and my mouse. So I actually have a wireless set on the way. Because I use a USB hub so that I can use these wired monstrosities while being able to move my desk around. So it doesn't matter if it's the keyboard and mouse or if it's the USB hub. It's like I'm getting rid of both of them. And that's how we're doing this, because fuck technology. Because we've already established I'm not going to be able to do the things that require the 0.2 second reaction speed. It's like, we're not, I can't. Yeah, hopefully. Like, that's not all of my misclick problems. Like, clearly. That's not just my mouse, but it's so often and so apparent now, I can't ignore it. And it's not my hands. Like, if my seizures were getting that much worse, I'd be looking into my health insurance and trying to get a goddamn appointment. But it's not. Anyway. I have no idea what to do, though. I can't do any more Thordan. I can't. At least not without, like, people who actually talk and do something and give me something to think about other than the damn fight. I don't know, thoughts? Let's see. 'Cause I haven't even been going 2 hours yet. It feels like I've been going all day. Trying to think. Because the other stuff I need done is all in frickin' Bosnia, and I don't want to do that anymore either. Yeah. I mean, the bird garden isn't so bad when you have people in BC that, you know, keep it interesting and keep it up, but I couldn't get anyone to come with me. Which is understandable. I mean, I did it last second, so it's like, no one's obligated to or anything, so it's... Gotta just, no. Well, I suppose... Oh, wow. I didn't even realize all my tomes are capped. God damn it. Okay. Time to go to Yilmore. Like, I don't care if my allegory gets capped. That's not a major upgrade. But my revelation being capped, that's a problem, because I have all the classes at 80. Like, so there's always something that needs revelation gear. There's always something. Because, let's see. Crypt Lurker, 520. Like, this is good. This is fine. Like, my lowest thing is my Codex, which is gonna get upgraded. But then I open my gear set, and yeah. Yeah, I'll use my dancer. $485, 500, 490. What's that? 112. Okay. Okay, let's get the choker and the ring of aiming and go from there. Actually, no. Get the pants. Oh, there it is. Not getting the belt. Like, the belt's the last thing I get, unless it's, you know, far and away the weakest thing I have on. Wish I could have them both open, but they misbehave. Okay. So I got the two main pieces. Get the... No, can't even get an accessory. I got the two main pieces. I just wish they'd actually utilize them. Because there's a lot of tops that have parts to them that would be a belt that actually would look amazing without the part that should be a belt. Or that, you know, would look really great if you took the part that should be a belt and put it on a different top. I'm pissed that they didn't redo everything, but I understand why they didn't, but I'm just frustrated. Because I've been thinking that since frickin' ARR when I started. Like, they really should redo this. Like, they really should have done it this way. They really shouldn't have done that. Like, they really The other thing is, they made a point of making the belt icons unique, but then they literally have no visual at all. So it's just like, bro, why? But why though? It's like you had to have artists come in and make these unique icons for this gear that literally has no visual. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. And now the way they're fixing it just, yeah. It's like, if you look in your belt tab, it's likely that you have no items that look alike unless they're literally the same set. Like, these are Deep Shadow, and these are Crystarium, and none of the others look exactly alike. Like, there are many people, I am quite sure, could do this and not see alike items unless it was literally just a different version of the same belt. They had artists who drew these icons for them to literally have no other representation in the entire game. Why? Like, I understand that now that we're so far down this road, there's really no one doing it. But why are we here? Why did we take this road? I do not understand. Why was it this choice we made? All I can say is Japan. Just Japan. Like, that's all the more explanation we get. It's just Japan. Well, the thing is that this is several years old, and most of the visuals that currently exist in this game did not exist in ARR, which is from what you're talking about. Like, that was the point they went from the old game to the new game, is ARR. They have had all the time in the world to change the way it works. They didn't. Because like I said, they could have just made the visuals from the top pieces and the clear belt pieces. Like, this isn't part of the top. This is a belt that's attached to the top. This is actually its own piece. Like, that's all you'd have to do is just make this its own piece, and belts would be useful for something. Like, that's all you'd have to do. And at the beginning, that would have been relatively easy. Now, they'd have to go back and change every single item in the game, well, every single chess piece in the game, and that would cost them, like, probably millions, actually, because of how many hours it would take to redo all of the art. And all of the figures and everything. Like, but if they had done it at the beginning, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. So now they're just going, you know what, Stat Squish. Stat Squish, get rid of belts, it's over. Stop making art for an item that doesn't show up. Stop factoring it into all of our calculations and making the game more complicated than it absolutely has to be. This is their solution. And it's like, if you had just done something about it earlier, it would have been, like, an amazing amount of customization that you would have added to the game. And it wouldn't have cost you so much. But now, we're so far down the road, it's like, they're doing, frankly, the most intelligent thing they can at this particular point, when you think about the cost. It's so frustrating. Because, like, okay, let's take a look at another one of my gear sets. Like, this could be its own belt. This part could definitely be its own belt, and it would look amazing. And you could just, you know, make a figure around it, and it would be fine. And, you know, have it fit a little more snug to the body, and it would just be great. But that's never gonna happen now. And then let's see. Like, this one, this is actually just a bottom. Like, this isn't even part of the top. This is just a bottom. So this is actually the pants. So, you know, that's not really applicable in this one. But a lot of the gear... Oh, that's actually broken. I have to fix that. But, like, let me actually just remove the pants here. Like, you could have made this part its own belt. And it would look amazing on so many things. And you could simplify the top by taking the belt off. And the top would look a lot better with different belts, too. Like, if these were two pieces, it would be amazing for customization. Let's see, what else do we got? Same top. I wouldn't really take the belts off of these pants. But I'm trying to think, what else do I have that's a unique set? Huh. But no belts to be seen here. That's okay. Yeah, I think that's it for right now, because I'm rearranging some stuff too. Like, the way I have this set up, this looks amazing, but also, it could still look just as amazing if it was separate pieces. And I could use the different pieces other places. It just... That's the other thing, is that this wrap on the gambler's trousers here could be different. Yeah, it took me a while to set up, too. Because, like, these are actually different menus. like different bars from different classes. You go into, where are the macros set up? I keep forgetting. Here we go. Paired. Like, display hotbar display 8 is 8 of whatever class you're on, but then it copies from Arcanist 10 to the shared 8. Yeah. Waits 20 seconds and then it turns itself off too. So I have to have Arcanist unlocked, which is easy of course, and then I set the shortcuts to Arcanist bar 10, and then it'll show up on my bar 8 that gets turned on when I hit the button, and then it's copied from Arcanist 10. So if I, like, let's say I put an item on here. Let me pull up something. I can put Alien Edge on there. But because it's copied, when I open it again, Alien Edge is gone. Like, I can put anything on here, and it won't hold because it's copied fresh each time I hit the button. Which is why I can use the same spot for all of my different bars, because they're copying from different bars to the same location. Like I can put, like I can put anything on this bar. Huh. I found a guide that helped me figure out how to do it, but it's still, it takes a minute to wrap your head around how it works exactly. But then once you have it figured out, oh, just click on my part. But it's like you pick a bar that's on your shared bars to copy everything to, and then of course, you know, you make the icons. And then you have it to turn the display on, turn the display off. Oops. That's an error. Yep. I mean, you don't have to have it turn it off, but I usually do. And then I just have these ones not turn it off. So like I have, this is all my party stuff. Like all the markers that I tend to use. And then when I was doing club nights, these are all my shortcuts for my dances plus dote. And my usables that I would use to stand out a little more. And then this is just shortcuts to other things that I use a lot. Like check how many fates I need for the shared fates. And the housing shortcut and the trust system. All that stuff. But club nights and my party setup will stay on until I turn them off. Or I swap to something else that will turn itself off. It takes a while to set up, but you can use bars from the unupgraded classes, so it doesn't take up any of your bars that you would even potentially use. Yeah, and each job has 10 hotbars. Each job has 10 hotbars. So most people only use like the first 1, 2, maybe 3 bars for each class, and then everything else they have is shared. It's like, so you generally have 7 bars per class, And then you have the 7 bars per job on top of that. Because it's for both Arcanist and Summoner and Scholar all have their own bar sets. Like, so you will never realistically run out of bars. If you run out of bars, it's because you're just using them for everything and you really need to chill the fuck out. Because let's do some math. Yeah. And it also works for, like the shortcuts will work for, you know, Miner, Botanist, Fisher, you know, all the crafting classes too. Like, so any bar you're not using, you can utilize this way. I generally keep it just to the combat classes, just so you, like, don't get too lost in the weeds, but yeah. I still need to complete these. Need 12 away in Rectica, 23 away in Ilmeg, and 52 in Calusia. I don't wanna, but I really should get these done. Just because it would be a good thing to do. Anyway. Is there anything else on here that I haven't been paying attention to lately? Gold saucer. Why did I have this on here? I never use the gold saucer. What? Hello? Oh, I suppose I was doing stuff with the chocobos, huh? Using different HUD layouts, which is fine. It's all a mess for me sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, don't suggest that. Really don't suggest that. But yeah, you can have it set up for any of the shared bars. Will work really well for this. I just use 8 as my dump for all of this. I've been living this way for months. Yeah! Yeah! But, like, all it is you just go hotbar display, and then you go hotbar copy, and you just spell out the class name as it appears, like Arcanist, Bard, Archer, whatever, and then you say which bar number you want it to be from. God, I hate this. And then you go and find the destination, which is share for me. So mine's share 8. But I could send it to, like if I wanted to do it just to a different class, I could go Arcanist 5 to Ninja 7. And you just write it out like this, and it should work just fine. But yeah, it saved me so much headache, because people were looking at my bars and just screaming because I had all of my shortcuts like off to the side for all of my classes. Because I didn't like opening the gear set to do this. Oops. God damn it. Because I didn't like using this menu to do it, because like I have to open it first, which sometimes can be a problem if I lose my place on my keyboard, which happens constantly. And then I have to find it from here. And if I'm doing this in a hurry, like somebody's waiting on me, or I'm in the middle of combat, you know, I'm in the middle of a combat zone where the current character isn't above level, so something might attack me and interrupt me. Yeah, it's like, this is not optimal. It's like, otherwise I can just go, pump, pump, pump. Like, I want to tank? Oh. Wanna heal? There you go. And then, of course, you can put the shortcuts anywhere. So, like, I could put another tank shortcut here, so it's like if I grab the wrong one, I could quick swap. Like that, too. Because I could put this all over my bars and just have, like, every slot that's empty be a shortcut to open my healer bar. Oh, what's going on now? Yeah. But this will save you so much time. It gives you a major headache to set it up the first time. It really does. But then once you got it under control and you know what's where and how to do that, and you're gonna be messing around with your HUD quite a bit to get this set up. But then once it's done, you never have to touch those bars again. Because even if you change the... Like, even if you change which gear set number it is, it'll still connect to the same spot. So it won't break if you move things up and down along here either. Like, the only thing that'll break it is if you delete it. Like... Daggers and Club Knights, I could delete that, I suppose. Or... I could do this. Delete the set. And then it's gone. And now it's broken, so... But also I never use it, so it doesn't matter that it's broken. But other than that, those will stay. That was just a set I had for relic grinding. Anywho's, I think I'm gonna find somebody to raid and call it for right now. I was hoping to do more, but I couldn't get anyone to run with me, so... And it just became very monotonous very quickly. If he was playing 14, I'd send you to Saren, but he's not, so... Off to Jack we go. Anyways, if you have any particular questions about that, just hit me up on Discord. I'll do what I can to help you out. In the meantime, anyways, I hope everybody had fun. I hope everybody had a good time. And I hope to see everybody next time. Bye, Twitch. And bye.